All right. What is holding you back? Think about that. A while back, I posted a meme and some commentary on three keys to a happy life. And the three keys were affirmations, gratitude, and meditation. And I want to talk a little bit about mainly gratitude, but I'll tell you, uh, affirmations set your intention, gratitude opens your heart, and meditation or prayer, if you will, or if you like or prefer, connects you to the divine. So these three things have changed my life and they've changed many people's lives. I know there's a lot of sentiment out there now that this is bullshit, but it's not. I really want to focus on gratitude here a little bit more right now. I posted a meme yesterday also called Peter Pan Was Right. All you have to do is think happy thoughts and you can fly. And that's literally true because that gives you gratitude. So how do you do that? You go to your happy place. So how do you do that? Well, you think back to a time in your childhood when you were happy. Hi, Licha, how are you? Catherine Oleksky, I hope I pronounced that right. Glad to see you all here. Um, Go back to a point in your life, in your childhood, or it could be adult, when you were happy. It could be just sitting around with friends, drinking some wine, having some good food and some chat. And think about that for a minute. Contemplate that. By the way, contemplation is a form of meditation, and according to some of the ancient wisdom, it's the highest form of meditation, believe it or not. But contemplate when you were having those feelings and you were in the moment. You didn't have a care in the world. When you're a kid, using your imagination, or when you're an adult, sitting with good friends, good food, or a loved one, a spouse, a girlfriend, a boyfriend, whatever. Think about that. Um, and a lot of people struggle with gratitude. And I've always said you have to have gratitude for everything, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Well, the old cliche, it's hard to have gratitude when you're in the swamp up to your neck in alligators. How could any good possibly come from that? Well, don't start there. Start with the things that you can remember where you were feeling good and happy and you're in the moment, because that is the frequency or the attitude that attracts, or it doesn't attract, it puts you in the positive energy stream of abundance. That is the frequency of abundance. And that's what you can do to find that gratitude, especially if you're struggling to find that. You've maybe, if you're into self-development, self-help, that sort of thing, which I'm sure many of you are because you're listening to this. You've heard that before. Well, you got to have gratitude. Um, yeah, and somebody posted, gratitude is everything. Well, Alicia posted that. Yeah, it is everything. But some people struggle and go, well, yeah, I'm trying to have gratitude, but how do I do that? Well, one way to do it is through affirmations or a ritual, and fake it till you make it. You get up and thank God, source, the universe, whatever your belief system is, for everything you have, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And of course, you don't believe it, especially the bad stuff at first, but eventually it gets into your subconscious. So that's kind of the long way around the barn. The quick way, or the faster way, or the easier way is to go to a happy time in your life. Whether when you were a kid or an adult or whatever, it doesn't have to be any great thing too. Like I said, it could be just sitting around with friends, enjoying the conversation and the wine and the food, whatever it might be, or out on an outing, fishing or swimming or riding motorcycles or whatever it is that you do that you enjoy. You're in the moment right there, and you don't have a care in the world when you're doing that. Okay, that's the attitude. That's the thing that you want to cultivate. That opens the heart. The heart opens up, and you're just thankful, if you want to call it that. You don't even have to call it that. You can be in joy or whatever it is. We all have those moments. If you're struggling, maybe you've had a rough life and you're struggling to find a happy time in your life, ask in prayer or meditation for those memories to come to the surface, and they will eventually. It may take a little time if if you're struggling with that. So I just wanted to give that tidbit of, and I haven't done a video or a lot, especially a live, in a long time, because I've been doing a lot of contemplation, introspection about things. I want to help people move forward in their lives. And so I've struggled with, well, gee, am I really helping anybody? and so maybe I'm not doing it. So I haven't done a lot in a while, except post a meme now and then and some things. But I've been doing a lot of reading and introspection and meditation, especially. And you've heard all these cliches probably before. Everything you need is within you. Even the biblical scriptures teach that the kingdom of God is within you and you shouldn't look anywhere else. And it's in all the scriptures and esoteric writings of all the cultures throughout history in one form or another. And it is within you. And so you do need to go within you and contemplate. And one quick way to do that is go to your happy place, or find a happy place. Think of one of your favorite childhood memories where you were super happy. Hey, Judo, how are you, man? Good to see you. Thanks for getting on. I'm trying to be a good man. I appreciate you guys getting on. It's always good to see some familiar names and I was going to say faces, but I can't see your faces, but you can see mine. So, but anyways, yeah. So that's how you get into gratitude. That's the easy route to get into gratitude. Think about that and sit, and contemplate it a bit instead of just moving on from it. We all have those moments, those glimpses where everything just seems right with the world, no matter what's going on around you. It's because you're in the moment and you're not thinking about that laundry list of everything that's wrong with the world, with your life, your relationship, your job, your whatever it might be that's going on. And yeah, shit happens. Okay. The other thing too that can be helpful is to try to get into the attitude of when stuff happens that there's a reason for it. And I know that's another cliche you've heard, and there is a reason for it, but it's a learning experience. And think about it. How does a child learn to walk? Okay. They learn by falling down. And does the child, when he falls down, does it sit there and go, oh crap, I'm no good at this, I'm going to quit? No, man, they keep working at it, get back up and refining until they learn how to walk. Okay. And somehow that gets programmed out of us as we get older. And, we go to school and if you flunk a test or you don't do as well, you're a failure, and mistakes are bad. Mistakes are great, man. We need to change our whole thinking. Society needs to change. Mistakes are great. The most successful people have made more mistakes than anybody, no matter what it is, whether it's in business or whatever endeavor that you're doing, in ministry, in all kinds of stuff. It's because they keep trying and they adjust. They learn from the mistakes and adjust. Whereas a lot of us give up at times. We make a few mistakes and we go, I'm no good at this, and give up instead of adjusting and moving forward. That's how we learn. We need to stop looking at mistakes as failures. They're not failures. They're one step closer. The old saying, Edison tried 10,000 times before he got the light bulb to work, right? And somebody said, oh, you failed 10,000 times. He says, no, I didn't. I got one step closer each time to making it work. We all hear that, and go, yeah, and agree with it and give it a thumbs up and a like and all this kind of stuff. But we don't really let it sink in. So contemplate that, my friends. That's what I wanted to give you today. Wow, I'm already at 9 minutes. I always get on these and go, I'm going to try and keep it short, because you lose people after so long. They can only listen to you for so long. So anyways, my friends, do that. Find your happy place. Learn how to fly. All right. Take care, friends.